What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, Sharky. Welcome to stream number 330. And you might notice it's a bit darker in here. I'm trying some stuff. Well, one, I was on vacation, right? Sharky, you forgot, but I was on vacation for the last week and a half. Well, week, but anyways. And whenever there's a power outage or something, my lights get all screwed up. So I have to readjust every time. But I always forget to note like the intensity I was on. So every time I have to redo or reset up everything, I can't always like get it back to what it was. And also I saw a video from Harris Heller. I don't know if you guys ever watched him, but he did a video this week for adjusting the settings on the camera. So I'm trying this out. So I like the darker feel. I think I might just pop, give it a bit more pop, like a bit more light. But anyways, we'll see. Hey, what's up, Tony? How's it going? I finished watching The Last of Us episode 8. Tears Drop. Next week is the last episode. I actually started watching it this week, the first episode. I fell asleep on it. I was so tired from my vacation, and Sharky, I'm gonna get to it in a few minutes. That I started watching it. I fell asleep on the couch. I think 2 or 3 episodes played, and I didn't see them. 3ZZRQ. How do I spell it? How do I say that? 3EZRQQ. How's it going? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names and right. So yeah, vacation. So I was kind of weird though. The kind of, yeah. Is it me or is my camera lagging? I think I'm dropping frames. Ages. Anyways. It's okay. Isra. Oh, Isra. Okay. Sorry, you changed your name. That's easier. Alright. I think I'm okay now. I might have to... No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So vacation. It's a little bit laggy, is it? It is, right? Is it okay now? I have a feeling my audio is off with my video. Interesting. All right. So we'll see how that goes. If I have to restart stream, I'll restart stream. So vacation, yeah. It was bad. It was bad. So anyone that goes down south, like Cuba or Dominican Republic or Mexico, like anyone that knows that you don't drink the tap water. They usually give you bottles, big bottles of water in the room. First night we got there, actually in the afternoon, like 2 p.m. and our room wasn't ready yet, so the check-in was 4 p.m. So girlfriend and I just decided that we're gonna hit the bars. So we leave our luggage at the front desk or whatever. They have a little room where you can leave your luggage, and we go crazy. We go crazy on the Cuba Libres and Cubatas and whatever. And by the time we got to the room, there's no bottled water. So they have those glass bottles that they had. There's a little sticker, filtered water on it, whatever. And but we didn't have any at that point, or I don't know. So I went and drank 2 big gold cups of water from the tap. I was sick the whole week. The whole week. Like I had maybe 2 or 3 days where I was popping Imodiums like crazy because I couldn't keep anything in. Sorry for the details, but it was a shitty vacation. Anyways, so yeah, okay. Granted, I was, in Cuba, it was hot. Nice weather, no rain, anything, but I spent most of the time either sleeping on a chair at the beach or the pool, or on the toilet. So yeah, it wasn't that much fun. I did go to Havana on the Friday, so I was good enough to go on to Havana on Friday. That was really interesting. I don't know how much of Cuban history you guys know. I won't go into the details because it has a very long history dating back to the 1500s. But yeah, it was super cool. Guided tour. And then on the last Monday, we went on a catamaran sea tour, which I had already been on, so 2 or 3 times. But it was my girlfriend's first time, so I wasn't feeling so good. Plus, kind of, the waves and the seasickness and everything. So yeah, the day wasn't too cool, but my girlfriend enjoyed. But yeah, it does really suck. Yeah, indeed. But I rested well. I'm still feeling a bit sick. That's why I didn't stream on Thursday. I wasn't feeling too good. Went to bed early and everything. But now I'm getting better. All right. Bought some rum. I don't have the bottles. I wanted to bring the bottles. I bought a bottle of Legendario Elixir of Rum, which is a very good. I had already. And there's a new brand that I hadn't seen before when I was in Cuba called Black Black Tears. Relatively cheap, $7 or $8 for a bottle of rum. So if you like rum, it's a spiced rum. Cuban rum is good. So I bought 2 books. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Cuban history. So I bought 2 books. This one here, Letters of Farewell from Ernesto Che Guevara. So anyone that knows a bit of the Cuban Revolution history, Che Guevara, super popular figure that we see here, was one of Castro's generals, one of the most loved generals of Castro's. You see images of this guy everywhere in Cuba, more than you see of Castro. And another dude that you see a lot is Camilo Cienfuegos, but you don't see a lot of Cienfuegos because he died only about 6 or 7 months after the revolution happened. He died about 10 years later in Bolivia. So these are all his letters that he wrote before leaving from Bolivia, and they're in. You have like the original letter that he wrote to Fidel. Well, not the original ones, but they're scanned, and then you have the Spanish and the English translation. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And then I bought another small book from Fidel Castro, The Death of Che. This is actually 3 speeches that, or 3 announcements that Castro made following the death of Che Guevara. The first one was when he appeared on television on October 15, 1967 to announce that Che had been killed. And then one speech that he gave on October 18th, 1967 on the Plaza de la Revolucion, the place of the revolution in Cuba, in front of about 1 million people. And the third text is the introduction to Che Guevara's Bolivian diaries. So Che was he was a doctor, actually. Before a revolutionist, he was a doctor, and he did 2 things, well, 3 things actually. So apart from the revolution, he also did a big trip across South America on his motorcycle with one of his doctor friends before he became like a revolutionary. And there's a collection of all his diaries called the Motorcycle Diaries, which I think I have somewhere in there. And there's another book which is called the Bolivian Diaries, which is all his letters that he wrote, or all his notes that he took while he was in Bolivia. And that last letter in this book here, or that last text, is Fidel's introduction to this book. So that was my purchases in Cuba. 2 bottles of rum and 2 books about Che Guevara. You don't know much about the Cuba history, to be honest. It's fascinating. What's fascinating about Cuba is that there's very little native Cubans. Actually, there's none. The Spaniards landed there in the 1500s, and they systematically eliminated or most of the Cubans, the natives. So all the indigenous people. And Cuba became a hub, if you want, for slave traders. So slaves coming from Africa going to North America or the Americas basically would stop in Cuba. So the population of Cuba is either they're very dark-skinned, like directly descending from the slaves, or they're well, I don't know how to say it, but lighter tones of dark, if you want, which is basically mixes between Spanish and slaves. And then you have very, very light-skinned people, which are direct descendants from the Spanish. All right, so that's the history. That's the history course for today. So the game plan for today, guys, now that I've done my 15 minutes of rambling, I think we might plat Tomb Raider today. Or tonight. Okay? I didn't plan on doing the multiplayer on stream because it's very boring. But I have so little collectibles left that if I do the collectibles, I'm gonna have, like, spend half an hour and then have nothing for you guys. So we're gonna do the multiplayer. I'm missing about 10 matches. I need to do about 10 matches, which take about 7 to 8 minutes each to get to level 60. So we're gonna do that first. Very repetitive, very boring, but we're gonna get that done. And then when we're done with that, we'll do the remaining collectibles. Don't mind watching it? All right. So, with that being said, let's go. Right, so there's... Using me a break from my boring ass RNG guide. Okay. So there's actually two quick ways of getting that one done. One, you can do solo. You'll get about 27,000 XP per match. Per 10 minutes. There's a second way, which I did a few times, that you can do with 2 people. Remember the story of the streamer hitting a dog? Yes, I do remember that, Tony. Alright, so there's a second way. You need 2 people, at least. And what you do is you'll create a private match, in both cases. Solo, you're gonna go rescue, free for all, if you're 2. If you're 2, easy enough. You're gonna select the survivor's camp. Ensure that you have the extra XP modifier and you have the grenade launcher equipped. And you're gonna meet up with your teammate in one place in the middle of the map, and at the same time you're gonna launch a grenade at each other's head and kill yourselves over and over and over and over for 20 minutes. You should be able to get between 70 and 75 kills if you're very well coordinated, which would give you about 80 to 90,000 XP. Okay? That's about 40 to 45,000 XP per 10 minutes. Now, on rescue, when you're solo, you're gonna go rescue. I find beach to be the easier map, the smallest one. And you're gonna do only the first. So you want to be on the survivors faction. You want to set your match limit to 20 minutes, medkits to 20. And then you just run around and pick up medkits and bring them back. It takes about 7 to 8 minutes to get to 20. 9 minutes if you get good spawn, 7 minutes. Otherwise under 10 should be good. The dog is fine. The dog owner confirmed the dog is fine. Oh well, good for the dog. So yeah, so that's what you do. You do the first thing, you get about 27,000 XP, and you redo that over and over and over again until you get to 1,771,600 XP, or 100, I think. So I am currently at 1,513,050, which means I need about 258,000 XP. So about 10 matches.
We need to find medical supplies for the wounded.
What you also can do is gather crates. You'll need those supplies to buy the character skins, and all the upgrades. But now there's a glitch.
Got it. Cover me.
You don't need to buy all the upgrades. All you need to do is get to rank 60 and buy Lara, which is the last character that you can buy. And once you've bought her, quit out of the game and reload. And when you reload the game, you should get that other trophy to pop, even though you haven't purchased all the upgrades.
Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
You just Google the story now. The story of what Streamer hitting the dog or Cuba? It was the fault of the dog thing.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
The dog, sorry. All right.
Med kit secured.
So, technically, we should have about an hour of this shit.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
We already have 4 medkits recovered, only... I'm not... Okay, this is a good spawn. The one on the side here is really good. Because it's very close.
Got it. Cover.
There's another one that's good, which is the one I got, I think, on the second spawn. The one at the top, you don't want that one. Oh, okay. He's giving me that one the third time in a row. Wonderful.
Got the med kit.
The dog
Give me some
wouldn't
cover.
have even been on the road to get hit. If the owner would have put the dog on a leash, like, yeah, okay. But that person shouldn't have been streaming while driving.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
The thing is, with this, when you're sprinting, you can't sprint for forever. You get tired.
Supplies secured.
And the other thing is you can't sprint while you're carrying the med kit. Agreed, that's why I said it was our fault. Yeah, I
Got
agree.
it. Cover me.
So I'm running super slow here because I can't sprint while I'm holding that thing. Okay, spawning again here. So that's the maybe 5th or 6th time it spawns here. Good, I like it.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Alright. Oop, I dropped it.
Med kit secured. Need cover. Got the med kit.
So this grind is all about finding the quickest path.
Supplies secured.
There's also a bonus that you get, a one-time bonus that you get if you've collected 100,000 salvage.
Got it. Cover me.
Gives you 50,000 XP, one shot. So if you're planning on doing this, I strongly recommend that while you're running around, you open all the crates, those yellow crates here. There's one here, there's one down here on this map that respawn fairly
Need
often.
cover. Got the med kit.
Still get to save my points because Borderlands is still in the lead. Hey, I forgot to look at that. Indeed, it hasn't changed. Borderlands 27 votes, Darksider 0, Neo 1. Okay, you don't see it because my big face is in front of it, but this was medkit number 12. We are 15. We have 15 minutes left, so 5 minutes in. As soon as I reach 20 medkits, we're done. I could maybe, let's see here. There. I think it's gonna be better like that. There's nothing really happening on the right side in this.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
You also need to be careful not to jump or fall down because you're gonna drop the med kit and you get bonus points. You see long carry, so the longer you carry it, That's there's medium carry, which gives you 200 points, and you have the long carry, which gives you 500. So you want to go for, of course, the long carry. So 15, 5 more.
Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
So I've been doing some research on Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the next one we're going to be playing, the next game we're going to be playing, as soon as we're done with Tomb Raider here. Looks like a decent enough trophy list, nothing too complicated.
Need cover. Got the medkit.
There's a lot of DLC content, 4 I think. Endurance, Baba Yaga. There's 2 other DLCs I forget, and the Endurance co-op DLCs. Or DLC.
Got it. Cover me.
So I think it's 5 DLCs. All fairly short, maybe 3 hours each.
Supplies secured.
About, my estimations are good, about 40 hours on the base trophy list,
Got the medkit. Give me some
and
cover.
somewhere around 20 hours for the DLC content. So we're going to be probably looking at somewhere around 60 hours for Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yes.
Now, I don't know how
Come on now,
much
let's
time
get
I
the
put
last
on
kick.
this one. I used 3 days of vacation this past week. Already. What did you do?
Need cover. Got the medkit.
Do anything, or did you just stay at home to play games? And there we go. So 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Play games, awesome. Alright, so we got 26,850 XP. So we are now at 153990. So you don't want to play the second round. The way this game mode works is that you switch between factions. So one first round you're Survivor, pick up the medkits. Second round you're Solari. You have to kill or prevent the survivors from getting the medkits, and if it's tied after 2 rounds, then you have a third round where you switch back. But since I'm playing solo, that other round would be a waste of time because I have no one to kill. Hence, I couldn't win the round. So you just quit. As soon as you get to that, actually, as soon as you earn the XP, it's earned. You don't lose it. So even if you quit mid-match and you've earned like, I don't know, 10,000 XP, you still have it. So what games did you stay home to play, Sharky? New games or just cleaning up stuff?
Need cover. Got the medkit.
3, just no more Euros 3? Okay.
Supplies secured.
I finally reached B-Spec rank 40 on Gran Turismo 5 today.
Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
But that's the highest rank you can get in B-Spec. actually an A spec also, the highest level, which unlocked the last 24-hour race. So it is running currently on the PlayStation 3 in the other room.
Got it.
So I'm currently running the 24 hours of Nürburgring in B spec in the other side.
Medkit secured. Need cover. Got the medkit.
How much? Can't believe how much hours this one trophy is adding towards the plat. How much is that? Right, level 57. We are now 3 levels away from
Got the medkit.
getting
Give me some
this
cover.
done. 20, 30 hours? Not too bad.
Yes.
Getting to rank 40 in B-Spec has been about
Cover me.
300 hours for a silver trophy in GTA 5. But I don't actually have to play it though. You know, I just let my Bob just go and run the races, but it's still have to generate those races and let them run. It's gonna be way more.
Need cover. Got the medkit. Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
Even though this is very boring and repetitive, it is
Supplies secured.
more entertaining than the other way with 2 players, although it goes much faster with 2 players. But the other one is so stupid. You just run to the center of the map, stand in front of each other, aim, blow your heads off, respawn, repeat, and you do that for 20 minutes. 20 friggin' minutes of rocket launching, grenade launching at each other's head.
Got it. Cover me.
Yeah, the annoying part about it is have to fight the bosses on death difficulty, which essentially means one hit you die. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't like those.
Yes.
I don't like those super hard difficulties where you don't have like any leeway.
Need cover. Got the medkit.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, Rise of the Tomb Raider. There's a survivor difficulty trophy.
Secured.
So yeah, I need to finish the game on the hardest difficulty. I am thinking about doing one run survivor difficulty
Give me some cover.
right from the start. I've read that it's not that hard. It is a bit hard, but not that hard. So I think I'm gonna do first playthrough survivor right away.
Need cover. Got the medkit.
I mean, I beat Uncharted 2 on Brutal, so I'm pretty sure I can beat Tomb Raider on Survivor.
Supplies secured.
That spawn up there, the one that's on top here, is the worst one. This one takes forever to go get. You climb up here, then you go up here, then you have to jump down, then you drop the case, you have to pick it back up, and then you run back. Hey, what's up, Maverick? Not Uncharted hard? I'm not sure.
Yes.
What do you mean, Tony? I don't know if it's I don't think. Oh, you mean if it's as hard as Uncharted? I don't think so. But from what I've read, Survivor difficulty in Tomb Raider is very manageable. I haven't played it yet. I don't know, but
Need cover. Got the med kit.
yeah. From what I've read, it's not that bad. Oh shit, the truck. Oh, I did the long carrying use. Okay.
Supplies secure.
Alright, 3 more. If I can get this one to spawn 3 more times here, it would be good.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Oh, yeah, good. Another one. Okay, game. Be nice to me. Spawn here again.
Got it. Cover.
Maybe The Last of Us Remastered.
One
Wonderful.
more, we should be good.
I've started the online before my vacation. I was running B-Spec races and hadn't started the online on this one yet, so I figured I'd start The Last of Us Remastered. Did a few of the DLC trophies. Nothing much. I got 10 trophies on it, I think. Alright, we're at 1566750. Alright. So if my calculations are good, 8 more of these matches. I don't need to set that to 20. Hey. Okay. Did you just beat the game, Tony, or did you also go for all the trophies, all the doubles and everything?
Quick, we need medical supplies for the wounded. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Yes. Got it. Cover me.
You beat the game? Okay. What difficulty did you play on? The beauty with this game, with The Last of Us. I'm not doing the trophies. It looks
Need
extremely
cover.
difficult.
Got the med kit.
Yeah. Kind of. Well, it's not that bad, honestly. It's a dedication. Yeah, you have to be dedicated. I did all the trophies on the PS3 version, 100% DLC and all that stuff, rounded mode and everything. And I plan on doing the same on the remastered. And I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty sure that if they do the same thing as they did with part 2, part 1 will get a DLC with probably grounded and permadeath added.
Yes.
Would make sense. You know, they did that for The Last of Us Part 2, so seems to be the new model now. New Sony's first party games model, where they don't have any difficulty trophies on the main list, but they add any difficulty related trophies to the DLC content. At least that's what I see. So what I was saying is that the beauty of The Last of Us is, depending on the difficulty you're playing, it's like playing a different game. Each difficulty is it's like if you're playing a different game.
Medkit secure.
Because of the strategies that you have to employ. Alright? You don't go through the fights and the levels the same on easy than you do on grounded. On easy, you just go in guns blazing, you have enough ammo, you have, you know, you see your health, you have enough stuff to craft medkits and stuff. And honestly, the AI is pretty stupid.
Need cover. Got the medkit.
And then when you crank up the difficulties, every time you pick up the difficulty a notch, it introduces a little, you know, you need to save up the ammo a bit. You need to, you know, use your supplies more carefully. You need to use stealth a bit more. And when you're on grounded, you try to avoid fights at all costs. The less you shoot the less bullets you shoot, the better off you are on grounded. You'll try to use the environment to your advantage. Use bottles, bricks, pit enemies against one another. You know, if there's a group of humans and infected, clickers, whatever, you throw a bottle to get the clickers in a frenzy, and let the humans try to pick them off, and either you clear up whatever's left, or everybody died and you're fine. But even though grounded is really hard, I think it's the difficulty on which I enjoyed the game the most. When I started playing The Last of Us, I keep getting killed by the clickers. Yeah. You need to go super slow.
Medkit secure. Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
Have you played the Last of Us Part 2, Tony?
Supplies secured. Need cover. Got the medkit.
Right, 5 more.
Got the medkit. Give me some cover. secured. Got it. Covered.
As soon as the clickers are near me, I get that animation. Yeah, you can't be too close to these dudes. I heard part 2 isn't good because of the story. I don't know who told you that, but they
Need cover. Got the med kit.
they don't know shit. Part 2 is amazing.
Yes.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. Although I did play through
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
part 2 on this channel already. At launch, I believe. We did,
We're gonna be just fine.
I
We
think,
only need
4
one more
playthroughs
hit.
of
Come on.
The Last of Us Part 2. At least 3. At least 3.
Got it. Covered.
We did the permadeath, we did the grounded difficulty, and we did our regular playthrough. So yeah, we played through the story 3 times. Still not gonna spoil it, because if you haven't seen it,
Supplies secured.
you don't know. But yeah, no, part 2 is good. Part 2 is good. It's different. Only 6, 7, 20. Okay, I'm what now? 1, 5, 9, 3, 4, 7, 5. 1, 5, 9, 3, 4, 7, 5. So just in case you're wondering, I'm keeping an Excel spreadsheet on the side, just to see where I'm at, how much I'm missing. What I did find about 2 is there's a point where it could have stopped there. You know, they could have just like stopped and then it goes on. And it adds another like 5 hours to the game, which I think was unnecessary. It not that it's unnecessary. The story that
We need to
unfolds
find medical
after that
supplies
point
before they all die. Need cover.
is
Got the
important
med
and
kit.
interesting. But I'm trying to put it in words that it won't spoil anything. But once you've reached that point,
Got it. Covered.
you're like, okay, this is where it ends. You know, the tempo or the storytelling gives you like the indication that you're done, and then you're not done, and you're just like, what? Oh, come on.
Got the med kit. Give
And
me
then
some
you just
cover.
feel like, okay, they're just stretching it for nothing. They could have told that story much differently,
Supplies secured.
but I think it's all in the character build-up or the character writing.
Need cover.
Right.
Got the med kit.
The events that happen, that unfold, are character building, and yeah, I think it's good.
Yes. Got it. Covered.
One thing I liked, the thing I liked probably the most about part 2 is the explosive arrows. Blowing people up with explosive arrows. Or explosives in general. they just blow apart. Like limbs fly everywhere. It's amazing.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
I actually think there's going to be a part 3.
Med kit secure.
I actually strongly believe with the success of the TV show and everything, I strongly believe that there's going to be a part 3. You already know what happens? Alright.
Supplies secure. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Got it. Cover me. Med kit secure.
Alright. Oh, okay, we got another good spawn.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
Shit, I dropped it. It's fine. We gotta get 200 more. Maybe I should do that. I could get... Oh, wait. 200
Give me some cover.
times 20. I could get 4,000 more points. Wait. Let's just see here. I got a long carry. Pick it up again.
Got it. Cover me. Yes.
A short carry. Okay, that's only 75. Still, 75 fine.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
If I can get... Yeah, I'm gonna just drop it a bit. Okay, so I get a long carry here.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Medium carry. Oh. So I just found a way of getting 4,000 more XP per match. Should bring me up to 31,000 instead of 27. This is gonna help a lot.
Need
A bit
cover.
longer,
Got the
but
med kit. Supplies secure.
so just have to calculate the right distance for a long carry, then drop it, pick it up again, and get a medium carry.
Got the med kit. Give me some
I
cover.
don't understand why Joel didn't just tell Ellie what happened if she did. If she did the surgery.
Got it. Cover me.
I don't know. I just think Joel was ashamed of what he did.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
Because I think Ellie would have wanted
Got the med
to
kit. Give me some
sacrifice
cover.
herself
Med kit secure.
for a cure. And I think Joel knew that. And that's why he didn't tell her.
Got it. Cover me. Need cover. Got the med kit. Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
That was a medium carry, okay.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
Am I gonna get a long carry for this one?
Yes.
Another medium. Okay, 17, 3 more to go.
Got it. Cover me.
All the way up there.
Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
All right. Bring that one in. This here. Oh, that was a medium carry.
Need
Wow.
cover. Got the medkit.
Sure, that was a long one. Level up.
One more and we should be
Some-
good.
Level 58. 2 more levels to go.
Got it. Cover me. Got the medkit. Give me some cover.
Alrighty. That should be a good one. Probably have 28,000 on this one. 28, 125. Awesome. 1621, 600. All right. Okay, 4 or 5 more of those matches, and we're gonna be done. Hopefully that glitch is gonna work, and I don't have to go and do some scavenging to get parts and do the upgrades. Okay. I spent a bit of money also. I don't know if I told you guys. I bought Gran Turismo 6. So I decided I'm gonna go for all the Gran Turismo trophies, plats. Gran Turismo 5, 6,
Need cover.
Sport,
Got the medkit.
and 7, but I'm not gonna do all the region stack for 7. Just gonna do 1.
Got
And
it.
also
Cover.
bought
Yes.
Monster Energy Supercross 3, which was the only one I was missing in my collection. I have
Need
one.
cover. Got the medkit.
I had 1, 2, 4, and 5. So now I have a huge backlog of
Got the
MX
medkit.
games.
Give me some cover.
So I might just do MX franchise
Cover me.
stream eventually. Or at least add them on the poll.
Medkit secured.
Monster Energy Supercross was the very first game that I streamed 3 years ago. I am actually going to celebrate my 3-year stream anniversary on May 7th, I believe. Need to check that. Fact check that. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, May 7th is going to be my 3-year stream anniversary.
Supplies secured.
When they introduced Abby, we should have gotten her backstory and then show Abby's motives to find Joel. Why?
Got the medkit. Give me some
No,
cover.
don't you find it fun to not know who the hell that chick is that kicks the shit out of Joel and find out afterwards? I found that
Got the med kit.
was superb writing. Like you have Joel, which is like the character everyone likes.
Got it. Cover me.
Runs into this girl, saves her. For some dark reason, she hates Joel to the point of knocking his head in with a golf club. And you just don't know why. He saved her. The guy saved her life. And she still demolishes this guy's skull. You're like, what kind of freaking nut job is that?
Got the med kit.
But then you learn afterwards, like after, I don't know, me 10, 15 hours of playing the game and wondering who that fucked up chick is, you understand.
Got it. Cover me. Med kit secure.
I personally found out that the writing was amazing.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Got it. Cover me. Need cover. Got the med kit.
I think there's always multiple ways of telling a story.
Got it. Cover me.
I
Supplies
like
secure.
those stories that aren't linear. I like those stories where you have little tidbits of information and you're like, okay, what's going on here? Who's that person? What's their motivations? What's going on?
Ah! Need cover. Got the med
I
kit.
find it adds to
Med kit secure.
the art of the storytelling.
Got it. Cover me.
Makes it more complex, makes it less straightforward. I think it brings a texture to the story. A lot of people were happy playing as Abby. Flashback after Joel.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Yeah, well, I think that's what they were going for, anyways. I think that the story, the writers were going for that emotion, and I believe that if people didn't enjoy playing as
Got it.
Abby
Cover me.
because of what she did to Joel, I think that's what the authors wanted. I think.
Need cover. Got the med kit. Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
What that game shows the best. Yeah, I think that the moral behind that, the lesson that needs to be taken from
Med
this
kit
game
secure.
is that it's never black or white. It's never bad are good. Like,
Need cover. Got the med kit.
even though we are convinced that Abby is bad because she kills Joel, Joel slaughtered her dad and a bunch of her family or her friends, like the people that she was around. So for Abby, Joel and Ellie and all their kind are monsters, right? They're people to eliminate.
Supplies secure.
They destroyed, like, Joel destroyed, killed her family and her childhood, basically.
Got it. Cover.
So in her book, if you read the story from her side, Joel and Ellie are the bad guys.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Yes. Need cover. Got the med kit. Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
All right, two more. Give me good spawns. So I think that one's the farthest away I can get.
Got it. Cover me. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Med kit secured.
All right,
Come on
that's a
now,
good
let's
one.
get the last kit. Need cover. Got the med kit.
Okay. So that long carry, pick it up, then go get that extra 200 points for the medium carry. All right. Getting really close now. Okay, 1651950 30,000. That's good. All right. It's only 3,000 more. All right, so if my calculations are good, 3 more matches. 4, actually. 4 more matches, so about 20 more minutes of this shit. Actually, 4 matches, 10 matches, 40 minutes. Ugh. If we can get a good spawns in this one, make it quick. So we're 119,150 XP away. 119, 150 at 30,000. That means 4 matches.
We need to find medical supplies before they all die.
Alright, it's in the back. Good. Oh, it's here.
Got it. Cover me.
Oh, my eyes are killing me. Wow. Haven't been in front of a screen for a while. Eyes are
Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Yes.
hurting like hell. Maybe my lights are too strong.
Got it. Cover me.
This is mind-numbing. My brain feels like a bowl of jello right now.
Need cover. Got the med kit. Got it. Cover me. Supplies secured. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Need cover. Got the med kit.
Alright, so we have 4. Drop here.
Got it.
Number
Cover.
5.
Med kit secured.
Over there.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Need cover. Got the med kit. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Got it. Cover. Yes.
Okay, that's number 7. I mean, that was number 7. This is number 8.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Almost halfway there.
Need cover. Got the med kit. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Supplies secured.
Again at the other end. Back. An hour and 13 minutes in.
Got it. Cover.
I do believe we're heading towards the plat. So if that glitch works for me, and I don't have to go and salvage a ton of salvage to get those last updates, upgrades that I need, we should be good to get the plat tonight.
Need cover. Got
If
the
not,
med kit.
then I need to grind some more of this crap to get salvage to buy, I think, 5 upgrades that I don't have enough salvage to buy
Got the
yet.
med kit. Give me some cover. Med kit secure.
But pretty much everyone I talked to said that the glitch worked for them, so I'm assuming, I'm hoping it's gonna work for me too. Alright, number 13.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Need cover. Got the med kit.
Number 14.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Oops, dropped it. Forgot that I can't run. I can't sprint with the medkit in hand.
Got it. Cover. Yes. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Need cover. Got the med kit.
Okay, that's number 17.
Supplies secure. Got it. Cover me.
I guess that I could just run around and pick up and drop that medkit every once in a while and get long carries.
Got the med kit. Give me some
Probably super long and boring though. I'm not sure how good that would work.
cover. Got it. Cover me.
All right, that's number 19. And one last one.
Kit secure.
All right,
We're gonna be just fine.
gives me
We only need
that
one
super
more
spawn
kit. Come
here.
on. Need cover. Got the med kit.
There we go. All right. So that should bring us up to 1,680,000 something. 680. 1,682,300. All right. So close. Medium carries, long carries. Yeah, getting that 4,000 extra points definitely helps a lot. All right, 3 more matches. 3 more matches. And we don't actually have to finish the last one. As soon as level 60 pops, we're done. Oops. As soon as the level 60 thing pops, we're done. Still level 58. This is weird. Probably pretty close to level 59 now. I don't know how much. I'm pretty sure it's gonna pop on the first or second crate that I capture.
Need medical supplies for the wounded. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Yes.
Imagine if I had figured that out before. 4,000 XP multiplied by I don't know how many matches I played.
Give me some cover.
50. Maybe 50. That's an additional.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
200,000 XP. I would have been there already.
Supplies secured.
I would have been there already. But, you know,
Got it. Cover me.
you don't know what you don't know. One of my boss used to tell me that. Pat, don't worry. You don't know what you don't know.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
Or you can't know what you don't know, something like that. Very inspiring words.
Got it. Cover me.
I think that's gonna be a short
Need cover.
carry.
Got the med kit.
Oh,
Med kit
still
secured.
got a medium carry. Okay. I was expecting 59 to
Got the
pop
med kit. Give me some cover.
already, but I didn't check how much I was missing, how much XP I was missing. Can I see it? Yeah. Do I have? No, I don't have a heads up.
Got it. Cover me. Got the med kit. Give me some cover. Yes.
At least I'm getting some good spawns. A lot of this one here.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
It's that cliff one that I hate. It goes all the way up. Then jump down. Oh, level 59. There we go. Alright, one level up. One level left.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
We're about 15 minutes. 15 minutes away from getting that online stuff done.
Supplies secured.
And the end of the pain.
Got it. Cover me. Need cover. Got the med kit. Got the med kit. Give me some
It's
cover.
number 11. Hey JB, how's it going?
Med kit secured.
Tomb Raider? Yeah, indeed. But I'm about
Got it. Cover me.
3 matches, 2.5 matches away from getting it done. I just reached level 59.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
So I'm missing 88. Well, I was before this match, I was missing 88,000 XP, about 88,000,
Got the
and I
med kit.
managed to
Give me some
get
cover.
about 30,000 per match, per 8-9 minutes. So yeah, I'm really
Got it.
close.
Cover me.
And then I only have a few collectibles to pick up in the base game, and we're gonna get the plat. I was thinking maybe I would start Rise tonight, but I'm not. I'm not gonna have
Got
to.
the med kit. Give me some cover. cover. Got the med kit. Got it. Cover me.
It is a day of getting max rank in my games. I got to rank level 40
Give me some cover.
in B-Spec in Gran Turismo 5 today, which is a max level that you can get a driver to. Got me a nice little shiny silver trophy for about 350 hours of grinding.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
But as I mentioned already, you don't actually need to sit in front of the TV and watch all of that. You just tell the guy to, yeah, 350 hours. But to be fair, like you only need to actually watch the first maybe 20 to 30 races, so maybe
Got the med kit.
maybe
Give me
5
some
or
cover.
6 hours, maybe 10 hours of races. Then your dude is good enough and you have good enough cars that you can just send him on to race and then check in at the end of the race, collect the XP and send him off to another
Need
race.
cover. Got the med kit.
I did that a lot with 4 and 9 hour races to grind the XP. Right now, actually, he's running a 24 endurance race at the Nürburgring, which is the last endurance race I need to complete the endurance series. So yeah, my PS3 is running. I was kind of concerned, like having the PS3 running for 24 hours. You know what? Surprisingly, it's running fine. Like it never once. Okay, once it crashed on me. But my kids had closed the door. My PS3 is kind of in a cabinet. It has nothing around it. Like it's a very large cabinet and it has a lot of room around it. So when the doors are open, there's a lot of airflow.
One more and we should be good.
But the kids had played downstairs, and I guess either the kids or my wife had closed the doors, and the thing overheated and it shut down. And when I actually opened the doors, it was friggin' hot in that thing. But luckily, it didn't cause any damage.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
There we go. All right. Uh, 58,000 points away. It's like almost 2 matches. One full. I don't know exactly how much. Let me check quickly here. So last time I checked, I was at 373 hours. That was after my sessions of. But then I did another 9, so that brings to 382 plus a 2 and a quarter. So that's say 384. Plus I currently have the 24-hour endurance race going. So once that's done, I'm gonna be at 408 hours on GT5. Yeah, 2 matches is nothing, I know. Yeah, 408 hours on GT5 so far. But like I said, a lot of those hours is not me actually sitting in front of the TV. So a lot of that is it's just letting the game play itself. I don't know exactly how many hours though. Can't really count that. I didn't document it. Oh yeah, 2 matches is nothing compared to the 40 something I played. There's a 2-player method that goes much faster, but you still need to coordinate with
We need
someone
to
else.
find medical supplies
I did
for
a
the
few.
wounded.
Yeah, it's a .59 because it's so friggin' hard. Like, it's long.
Got it. Cover
For
me.
the B spec is long, and long. But what's the hardest is the getting gold on everything. Some of those license tests and challenges, the races aren't hard. Getting gold on races with a racing wheel isn't that bad. But some of those challenges, man, the Sebastian Vettel challenges, Red Bull challenges, they're fucking hell. I just tried and I can't even complete a lap with that car. So I don't know how, you know, I don't know how much time I'm gonna spend on that.
Got the med kit. Give me some
It's
cover.
gonna be, and I don't know how people that complete that game with a controller do it. I'm having a hard time with a racing wheel,
Got it. Cover me.
and I think I'm a decent driver. Like I've raced cars, well, not go karts, but racing karts, 125 cc's before. When I was younger, of course, and I have pictures to prove it. I was thin back then, 160 pounds, which is far from what I weigh now. Anyways, so you know, I have decent knowledge of racing techniques and
Got the med kit.
like
Give
the
me some
apex
cover.
and acceleration and everything, where to brake spots and so. I haven't been 160 since 5th grade. I'm only 5'5", right? I'm not very tall, so 160 pounds is a very good weight for me.
Get secured. Got it. Cover me.
I actually went down to 148 when I was doing a lot of marathon. I did only 4 marathons.
Need cover. Got
Three
the med kit.
marathons, but I did a lot of half marathons and a lot of training, and that was back in, I want to say 2012 or 2013, almost 10 years. Oh, 10 years ago already. Yeah,
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
I was what? 10 years. I was 30, in my early 30s. I was down at 148 at one point, but I ran like 100 kilometers per week back then.
Got it. Cover me.
That's what, 75 miles a week.
Supplies secured.
Just training that, yeah. That was crazy back then.
Need cover. Got the med kit.
But too much of a good thing. I got tired. I got exhausted. And after my 3rd marathon, the 2nd time I ran Montreal, it kind of made it no fun anymore. I've gotten down to 205 a few times since high school. I'll hover of around 230, so most of the... But you know, weight depends on your 5'11", yeah, 6 inches more. It's
Got it. Cover me. Med kit secured.
yeah, it depends on you know how tall you are and the build also. You know,
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
for me, 205, I'm fat. At 205, I'm really still a fat old guy though. I think I gotta lose some weight. Yeah, me too. Me too. When I met my wife, before we had the kids, I was doing okay. I was at like 170,
Got it. Cover me.
165, 170, which was decent. Like I was in fairly good shape. At 175, at 165, between 165 and 170. Yeah, I was pretty good. Actually, you know what? Before I met my girlfriend, I was at 160. Then I went to France for 2.5 weeks, and I put on 10 pounds.
Give me some cover.
Then I had lost a bit. So yeah, 165 is about right. So that was 4 years ago. Then we got kids. Then we got COVID. And now I'm at like 195, I think. Well, yeah, 195. Little nice round ball of me.
Need cover. Got the med kit. Supplies secure.
Sound is all messed up. How is it now? Again, on my way when my kids were home, sitting at the sporting events, eating nachos. Is it back? I closed my mixer and I reopened. Let me know if it fixed it.
Got the med kit. Give me some cover.
And how is it now? Good now? Okay, let's go back to the game and see.
Cover. Med kit secure.
Let me know if it's all messed up again. I have to figure out why this happens. It's like sometimes the audio is going to go all robot
Need cover. Got the med kit.
on me. And like I just close the audio interface to reopen it. And it's fine, but I don't know what causes it. Like I don't hear it in my headphones. Is my voice okay?
Yes.
Or is it just the game audio?
Need cover. Got the med kit.
All right. So how does the sound? And then in the background there's a wish-wash noise. Wish-wash noise. Oh. Okay, well the wish-wash is probably. is it now? God damn it. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to shut down the stream and come back. Alright, so I'll be back in